Together, we're going to restore safety to our streets and peace to our communities. And we're going to destroy the vile criminal cartel MS-13.
That was the president last summer visiting Long Island to talk about the gang MS-13. Now, the gang's responsible for a crime spree out on the east end of the island, including a quadruple murder. But the gang, it's not just a New York problem. It's nationwide, with estimates as high as thousands of members. It also has tentacles in several cities in our viewing area, including Boston and Washington. But Long Island is considered ground zero. Our own Dominic Carter, he visited the area and he spoke with a law enforcement official who says the police are outmanned. And that's a huge problem trying to fight this gang.
And good evening to you, Richard. Nassau County detectives say they're overworked and underpaid.
What do you have to say, sir?
When it comes to MS-13, the situation remains one of great concern.
We are digging up bodies in our backyards of our preserves in Nassau County that are victims from the violent gang MS-13. For the last several years, we are budgeted for 360 detectives in Nassau County. Currently, we fall 40 detectives short.
John Wighaus worked narcotics back in 1989 with the NYPD, and now he's president of the Nassau County Detectives Association. Not only are detectives short-staffed and have worked the last year without a contract, Wighaus says there are only 7 detectives assigned to the gang unit. He says it should be staffed at 3 times that level. But it seems like it doesn't make sense. President Trump even came here highlighting the issue of MS-13, the Attorney General, and yet you have a staff shortage?
Yes, currently we only have 7 detectives assigned to our gang unit, and that is down from because of retirements and the staffing level of detectives. So as we're trying to fight this vicious gang, we only have 7 gang detectives in our unit.
The union says the problem is easy to diagnose, not just retirements and promotions, but rank-and-file members no longer applying for the job, with a lot of work and a first-year detective making only $2,400 more than a police officer.
But when a detective's day is done, his phone continually rings from the assistant district attorney handling the cases, the victims are calling, and witnesses are calling. So there is a great responsibility in it, and our pay steps to become a detective, it's a $2,400 raise.
Complicating matters, Wighaus says they don't even have enough detectives to staff the reopenings this year of the closed 6th Precinct in Manhasset and the 8th Precinct in Levittown. This is all leading to a ripple effect, like with the narcotics unit.
In 1998, we had about 70 detectives there. Currently, right now, we have 29 detectives while we combat an opioid epidemic that we're facing right now.
Relief appears to be on the way. In a statement, a spokeswoman for Nassau County Executive Laura Curran notes that while still short-staffed overall, recently in December, the police department designated 15 detectives. The statement says the county executive plans to fix the shortage issue through collective bargaining. Quote, the department actively seeks to recruit members to designate as detectives, but due to contractual terms negotiated by the previous administration, it still proves to be a challenge. Adding, we value the vital and important work the detective division provides to the county in continuing to keep major crime down, including combating gang activity. Richard, the union says it will push for more detective hires, that it's a matter of public safety. Reporting from Plainview, I'm Dominic Carter. Richard, let's go back to you in the studio.
And we'll be right back.